Okay, I will answer the question about short-term memory and interpreting. The first question is, what is the correlation between short-term memory and interpreting? Okay, the answer is listening and analysis effort. Concerning all comprehension activities, such as the analysis of the acoustic characteristics of sounds, the recognition of certain sequence of sounds, and the interpretation of the meaning of words and sentences. And then production effort. The production part of interpreting, involving all operation from the mental representation of the message to its delivery. The last point is short-term memory effort, concerning all operations that occur continuously while interpreting. Short-term memory operations are necessary due to the delay between the moment the speech is made and the moment it is analyzed. Furthermore, short-term memory also has a role between the moment the sounds of speech are analyzed and converted into idea and the time the speech is produced. These three efforts combined with a coordination effort are found both in simultaneous and consecutive interpreting. The essence of the effort model implies that instead of a large memorization capacity, the interpreter should maintain and effectively manage the information that contributes to his or her success. And the next question is, what are the exercises to improve short-term memory? There's a few points into exercise improve short-term memory, and the first is shadowing. The exercise of shadowing involves repeating what the speaker says, word for word, in the same language. Normally, the interpreter will be a word or two behind the speaker as one repeats what has been said. This delay may be increased as the interpreters become more comfortable. This exercise is often used in preparation for simultaneous interpreting, since it teaches the interpreter to listen and talk at the same time. And the next exercise is shadowing with a twist. As in the first exercise, this one involves repeating exactly what the speaker says in the same language. However, in this exercise, this repetition takes place after a short pause the speaker, making this exercise similar to consecutive interpreting. Next point is free shadowing with a twist. This exercise should only be done when the previous one are mastered, and mainly when you can repeat long text without problems. This is where the interpreter's acoustic and meaning memory will be tested. Next point is attentive listening for key elements. Careful listening is an important element for memory recall. If have not listened to something carefully, it will be impossible to remember later. First, attentive listening requires identifying a speech key points, and then progressively expanding the capacity to recall. Good memory must be developed gradually. This exercise was created bearing this in mind and is based on a 50 to 60 word speech that involves recalling first the main ideas and then, during the second or third pass, recalling progressively more details. And next point is visualization. Most people are visual learners. This is, they remember things they see better than something they are told it or read on paper. Image remain in our minds much longer than abstract information. For this reason, suggest one use visualization to retain different types of information by creating mental image. Next point is segmentation. This exercise is based on the concept that it's easier to retain a number of limited chunks with information than just one or two larger dense chunks. And then recognizing incoherent or ambiguous message. Speakers are many times unclear. In general, incoherent and ambiguous speech are hard to remember. This exercise aims to help you recognize incoherence or ambiguity in a speech, which in itself also a way to recall the speech. And the last point is remembering message you disagree with or find offensive. Confirmation bias describe the tendency to favor information that confirms one's personal belief or hypothesis. People display this bias when they collect or recall information selectively or when they interpret information in a biased way. Okay, thank you.